probably just be on my Xbox.
Just walking around the streets or being a bit lazy, just sitting in Xbox.
Probably just be in the house, just bored watching the telly, nothing to do really.
Just watching telly and rubbish like that.
If I was on Sub 21 radio, I used to go and just sit in my room, either playing on my console, on my laptop or on the streets.
I'll be playing on my computer, playing out in the street.
I'll be doing boring old homework, sitting in the house, getting along with my mum and dad.
Before I started Sub 21, I used to just be out on the streets drinking, not really doing anything in my life, just like end up getting into fights, end up getting hurt.
I've become a proper internet freak.
I get depressed and really sad.
Drink because there's nothing to do.
Being sick. Liver damage.
Making bad decisions.
You can't control your emotions.
You think you can do anything?
Accidents happen.
You're more likely to get chlamydia and sexually transmitted diseases because you might forget to use protection.
I know a person that got drunk so much she had got alcohol poisoning. She was in hospital quite a while and her liver failed. She was sick so much that they had to do operation, put in her stomach, and she was ill.
You know, it was terrible. Customers actually frightened to come round to the shop because of the kids hanging around, especially if they're trying to get drink off customers coming in, pestering them for cigarettes, pestering them for drinks.
It's half term in many places, the time of year when you especially notice children hanging around the streets. Well, on North Tyneside, they're trying to do something about it. It's not the first idea of its kind, of course, but Sub 21 tries to give as many teenagers as many things to do as possible. Schools, the council and even shopkeepers are involved, and it's proving very popular.
Sub 21 started as a pilot project with the PCT. Very quickly we saw that it was working, so we decided to mainstream it through extended services. What we did, of course, was ask young people what would they want as an alternative to curbside drinking, and what they were telling us was there's absolutely nothing to do, particularly on a Friday and Saturday night at the Wallsend area. So that's what we've been able to supply for them. The other thing they told us is they would like to do some sort of vocational activities rather than just general sport activities or drop-ins, and we were able to put that on for them as well. Does it work? Well, one way of measuring that is looking at the youth disorder figures. Over the year that we've been doing this full time, there's been a huge reduction in the alcohol related youth disorder figures in Wallsend. For that reason alone, it's worth doing. But in terms of extended services, we're now giving over 400 young people every week activities to do, activities that they want to do at the time that they want to do them.
It seems like a really exciting project, and I think it should be extended nationally.
Now that I've started going to Sub 21, I feel like I'm doing something in my life and like staying fit, obviously, and not getting into fights. And even if I did get into a fight, I'd know how to protect myself and know what to do.
So people might laugh in that, but then you get into it quite a lot and you quite feel more confident about it. And
something positive that young people can achieve.
There is more to life than, you know, drinking alcohol. There is more to life than just sort of lazing around doing nothing.
Rather than go down the enforcement side and look at that all the time, what we're looking at is building up the kids' skills, giving them a little ambition, a bit aim in life.
you don't have a bike, like you can like get a scrap one, like build it all up and you can spray paint it and that.
Kickboxing and the Fridays, it's fun. You can learn how to defend you.
We do a radio workshop at Churchill. We'll perform shows and then put them live on the community at community festivals, record shows and broadcast them live over the internet. It's learning your valuable skill.
I'm the producer. I make sure the volume's alright, the music's in when it's supposed to be, and the presenters do what it's supposed to do.
It's great fun because it keeps you off the streets, out of trouble, and it always makes it fun.
It's fun and I can play around with my friends on the radio equipment. It gets us off the Xbox and gets us down to school to work on radio to help us with jobs for the future.
Gets you out of the house and gets you much fitter than you are.
Well, it's going to get you a job at the end of the year. You can get half GCSE out of it and go on your CV as well, so they can drink if they want.
Help you with your life in the future, instead of sitting on the streets and doing nothing.
What would we do if we won? And give young people a chance away from alcohol. Give more young people the chance to take part in fun things away from alcohol.
Sub 21 Big Act to help more young people.
Sub 21 Run Street help us to work with young people who get into trouble.